Lego Brit here with a very exciting video. So as you can see, my background has changed significantly since the last video, and that is because I put all of these sets I got for Christmas on the display. So as you can see, I have Mos Eisley in the prime spot, and I've also put together a little Tatooine display to go with that, which I think looks really good. So today I thought would be a fantastic time to show you my entire early 2021 Lego Star Wars collection. Now, rather than taking down every single Lego set I have here on the display to show you them on the floor in one shot, I thought it'd be best if I showed you them all individually and worked my way systematically through the display so that you're able to see everyone without me having to spend an extremely long time getting them all down. Starting at the bottom here, you see we have a couple of micro builds, and I managed to kind of fit my micro builds around the actual sets. I think these ones might have come from the Lego Star Wars magazine, but I stuck a couple of spare droids that I had on top of them just to make them look a little bit better. Over there we have Senate Commando Troopers, and they look absolutely fantastic. That was a great battle pack. Then we have Jack Starfighter, and that is an awesome set. I used to have that one a little higher up on the display, but decided to move it down for space purposes. And here we have Battle on Saleucami, and I stuck a little extra Kashyyyk Trooper that I had to go with that set as well. As we move along to the next cube, you can see that things do start to get a little bit cramped in these bottom shelves, but that's fine because I had to fit loads of things in for space. So at the back there we have the Carbon Freezing Chamber set, and that is a great one. We have the Snow Speeder there, and the little Snow Turret to go with the Snow Trooper. We have a Vulture Droid Microfighter, the 2011 Clone Battle Pack, and that's one I picked up second hand in perfect condition. It's absolutely fantastic. And we have the Snith Night Speeder over there, and just hiding behind we have a little Snow Speeder micro build. So you can see I do kind of move in my micro builds around it, but that is the second shelf. Moving upwards and onwards through the collection, you can see that we have this next shelf here, and in the back there we have the Droid Tri-Fighter from 2014, and that's a great set as well. We have General Grievous's Wheelbite, which is a set I absolutely love. Fantastic minifigures in that set particularly. Over there we have the Geonosis Troopers set, and that's a great battle pack too. We have Duel on Geonosis there, and then I have some rogue minifigures, a bit like Kanan Jarrus from the magazine, and a bunch of droids there as well, which come in handy for my droid army, so they're really nice as well, but that's that shelf there. Next up we have what I commonly like to refer to as my Imperial shelf, because it is made entirely of Imperial vehicles. So starting at the back we have the AT-ST from Rogue One, and that's amazing. Feel free to check out my review of that set if you haven't already. That was from right at the beginning of this channel. We have the TIE Advanced Prototype from Star Wars Rebels, a couple of Imperial Microfighters, we have that Troop Transport there, and the Imperial Hover Tank also from Rogue One. Next up we have one of my favourite shelves, being the Clone Wars / prequel era shelf. Now although I do have other prequel era sets, I like to collect these ones together because I think they look really good on display. So over there we have the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set, which is absolutely amazing, love that one. Over there we have the Mandalorian Speeder with Darth Maul and a couple of Mandalorians. We have the AAT over there, Anakin's Interceptor, and the Clone Turbo Tank Microfighter with that Phase 2 plane clone, which is an awesome figure. Over here in this corner shelf you can see that all the ships in this shelf are slanted, and that's because the Z95 Headhunter over there can't actually fit in there. So there's the Z95, so you put it slightly at an angle, and I put all the other microfighters around it with the Gunship, the Infiltrator, and the Wookiee Warrior Gunship, which looks really, really good. So they're my microfighters and the Z95. The Marathon Collection video continues, and over there you can see we have the First Order Troop Transporter, the First Order TIE, and we have the Encounter on Jakku set. So that's that shelf, pretty simple one, all from the sequel trilogy. This next cube here used to be my Imperial cube, but I decided to completely rearrange it. See, it used to be that one. I decided to completely rearrange it so that to make space for my Christmas 2020 sets, such as the Pose X-Wing, the A-Wing, and this is not one I got for Christmas 2020, but I decided it fitted well here. That's the Han Solo's Land Speeder. Quite a spacious shelf there, probably my most spacious one, but there's room for later additions. This next cube here is absolutely dominated by the phenomenal Resistance Bomber set. That's an absolutely amazing set. Looks absolutely phenomenal on display, and really, really an amazing one. Over there we have the Resistance Troop Transporter put nicely in there. We have the V-Wing behind and the Geonosis cannon towards the front. The main feature of this shelf to the far right is most definitely the U-Wing from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. That's an absolutely phenomenal set. It has some great minifigures too, but it just looks really fantastic on display. You see I have the Mando and the Child Brickheads, which I did get for Christmas 2020, a couple of microfighters around, and the Death Star Troopers Battle Pack, which was actually my first ever Lego Star Wars set. Moving onwards and upwards, you can see that we have a First Order set dominated shelf, and that looks absolutely fantastic. We have the Kylo Ren Shuttle and the AT-HS, and these two sets used to share the space only between themselves until I had to move things around and include the Praetor Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, the Sith Trooper Battle Pack, and the First Order Snowspeeder Microfighter, which is a great set too. You notice that I have got my microfighters scattered around the whole of the display, and that works really well because they just fit in the nooks and crannies where I can't put big sets. Next, you can see this space is absolutely dominated by the phenomenal Krennic shuttle. That looks so beautiful. I actually dusted it last night and it looks really, really shiny now that I'm shining the light on it. You see we have the First Order TIE Fighter Microfighter and a couple of First Order battle packs to go there as well. In this next shelf here, you see we have the absolutely iconic Millennium Falcon set, and I don't think any LEGO Star Wars collector could call themselves a collector without a Millennium Falcon. It's an absolutely fantastic one, looks really, really good, and this particular model is based off The Force Awakens. You see we have a First Order battle pack slotted through there as well, and the little Millennium Falcon Microfighter, which I think looks a bit cute next to the larger model. And this is the final cube before we move up to the top of the display, but taking a look at this cube, we have the Razor Crest, which is a phenomenal set. I did review that one, so please feel free to go and check that out after you finish this video. It's an absolutely amazing set, and I would definitely recommend you get this one. We have the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack based off Battlefront 2, and the latest Mandalorian Battle Pack, so those are some great sets in that shelf there. Moving up to the top of the display, you see we have the absolutely outstanding, phenomenal First Order Star Destroyer. It looks absolutely beautiful at that angle. Come to think of it, I have no idea where I'm going to put the Moff Gideon's Cruiser set when I get that one next summer. But anyway, this First Order Star Destroyer looks absolutely fantastic at that angle. We also have Darth Vader's castle hidden behind that one, but I think because of its definitive features and its tall look, it definitely does stand out, and you can still see it even though it's at the back. Moving along, we do have the Tantive 4, which is an absolutely fantastic set, and the stand that I'm using completely elevates it so that you can still see it above the First Order Star Destroyer, and that's an absolutely fantastic set, and I really enjoyed building that one. And finally, we have the Tatooine display, which looks absolutely amazing, dominated mostly by the outstanding Mos Eisley Cantina set, my all-time favourite LEGO Star Wars set as of the filming of this video, and it does not disappoint display-wise. Goodness me, this looks absolutely amazing. I've also scattered some other Tatooine sets like Trouble on Tatooine over there, and Luke's Land Speeder just there to add to the Tatooine feel. We have the Tatooine Battle Pack just hidden behind there, which I think is a great place for it, and the Tatooine setting overall there just looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm really proud of how that came out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my entire LEGO Star Wars collection. It took a long time to put this video together, but I really, really enjoyed showing it to you all. And after all, this collection can only get bigger, especially when the summer 2021 wave comes out, which I'm really, really excited to get those sets. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do like and subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.